Now, there are Southeast Texans who were tested for COVID-19 2 weeks ago, and tonight they're still waiting for those results. KFDM's Angel San Juan joins us in the studio tonight to tell us what all of them have in common. Angel?
Tiffany, they were all tested at Legacy Community Health, and initially Legacy told them results would be ready within a week, but their wait keeps getting longer. For some, their health continues to suffer as they sit in isolation with their lives on hold. This Legacy Community Health Clinic in Beaumont was the first public testing site for COVID-19 in our area. But now some of those who came here first say they are last when it comes to getting their results.
They told me my results would be take 3 to 7 days. And then I got, probably on the 4th day, I got a text message saying, "We don't have your results yet. Please click on the link for further information." And I clicked on it, and it took me to the Legacy website that said it's taking 14 plus days to get results.
The woman on this phone call is in quarantine, where she's been since she was tested at Legacy on March 23rd. Her husband and children are also in isolation.
It's a lot mentally and financially. My husband can't go back to work because we have a pending test and for the safety of his coworkers. So he's waiting for those results.
Legacy now says she won't get the results until April 6th. It's frustrating and frightening for her and her family, especially when the turnaround rate for results from the drive-through testing at the Jack Brooks Regional Airport is within 3 days.
I still have very labored breathing. We're on day 14 and I still have fever, chest pains and sweats.
Ashley Walker's mom is still in quarantine as well. The Beaumont woman says her mom was one of the first to get tested at the Legacy Community Health Clinic.
She had the fever, she had the coughing, she had the throat, her throat was hurting, very lethargic, not able to move around. And so on Thursday morning, we went ahead and went to Legacy.
That was on March 19th. Her mom had been ill since the weekend before, but the testing had not yet been available in our area.
They let her go with a thermometer and told her that her results would be in about 2 to 4 days.
Legacy told Walker's mom to quarantine, which she is doing, but her wait was just starting as the results kept getting delayed.
So they were quoting about 5 to 7 days. So we're like, okay, that's a long time, but we waited. On the 7th day, we still hadn't heard anything, called back. And we said, again, you know, we were tested on the 19th. Today's the 7th day. Have you guys heard anything about the results? And then they had bumped it up to 7 to 10 days.
Legacy told us it sends its samples to a third-party lab vendor for processing and reporting. The community health provider says due to the current pandemic and the large number of samples to be tested, it is taking longer to process and report the results than initially anticipated. Walker, though, persisted, and what she ended up learning from Legacy about her mom's testing really upsets her.
She was not, in fact, tested for COVID.
Yes, turns out Legacy only tested Walker's mom for the flu, for which she tested negative, adding to Walker's worries.
Well, all COVID patients test negative for the flu, and then you test also for COVID, and that's how they find it. And so they just left it like that. I don't know what happened to her swab sample. I don't know if they actually did test for the flu, because at the 14th day, we still hadn't been called for that either. So I don't know how many other people are in that same situation.
A Legacy spokeswoman told us she understands the frustration this is causing, but she says the lab vendor has added another testing facility in an effort to reduce its turnaround times to within 7 days. Legacy would not comment on the situation with Ashley Walker's mother, citing HIPAA regulations prohibiting the clinic from commenting on specific patients. Tiffany?
Keeping them honest. Thanks, Angel. We'll see if those testing numbers continue. Well, the number